GASA Media, the eyewitness and the mouthpiece of GBH's Fontaine Student Association. I'm Ernest Kumar, your host and director. As we continue to follow up the activity of the organization and to bring to you updates. In this segment, the academic heavyweight, a pioneer student, Dr.Aroke Hilary, come face to face with GASA Media. Dr.Aroke gave a big background of himself, his academic and professional achievement. As a pioneer student, he is motivating his own classmates to come together as echoed by the General President.
Good evening, everyone. We'll continue to monitor the activity of GBH's Fontaine Student Association, and today we'll be welcoming one of the very student who is popularly known as academic heavyweight by name Dr. Aroke Hilary. My name is Ernest, and once more you are welcome to GASA Media. Dr. Aroke Hilary, you are welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Director.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, Dr. Aroke, your name has been mentioned all over the place. Even I remember one of my teachers, Mr. Kenremo, who used to teach math and further math, always mention about your name with academic achievement. Can you just briefly explain to us who you are?
Well, of course, my name is Hilary Aroke. I am currently based in Massachusetts. I'm a postdoctoral research fellow at the University of Rhode Island. My current research is focused on the application of network science and novel statistical methods to causal inference in the presence of interference among people who use drugs. And I've been doing this for the past year or so. I have expertise in both medicine, epidemiology, and public health, and we can talk a little bit more about myself a little later on. So I live here in Massachusetts.
Yes, Dr. Aroke, thank you so much. I mean, you just briefly summarized some of your brief background. Yeah, I know you are a trained medicine specialized in infectious disease. Then you later on move on to become a public health expert, and now you have another doctorate degree, a PhD in pharmaceutical science, where you are currently teaching or doing fellowship at you said the university, Aroke University, I believe. My question to you would be: how do you achieve? How do you make it through all this achievement?
Well, if I may summarize my academic journey, as many of us began in government secondary school, Fontaine, where I was a pioneer student, and I later moved to Cas Bambele where I did my high school education, then wrote the entrance exam into the medical school. At the time it was QS, which is the medical school. It was a lone medical school at the time in Cameroon. And in 1997, I moved to the United States, went into internal medicine, did a fellowship in infectious disease, and worked for a number of years before deciding to pursue a different career in the area of public health. In order to pursue that particular area of interest, I went back to school and did a graduate degree, a Master of Public Health degree in epidemiology, and then moved on to do a master's in statistics, then a PhD in health outcomes or pharmaceutical sciences. After that, I taught as an instructor for about a year, and currently I'm involved. I'm working as a postdoctoral research fellow in the area of substance abuse. So it's been a life of continuous learning and challenges, which is very, very rewarding. I continue to work with students at both the undergraduate, graduate, and graduate levels, helping them to conduct research as well.
Dr. Thank you for that outstanding. I believe our viewers, our students will be listening to you. Sometimes we feel that age we cannot longer study anymore, but when I'm hearing you speak about your academic career from one level to another, is that you are still continuing in search of knowledge, and at least I wish to congratulate you for that. Yeah, moving forward, how do you learn about GASA 8990, if I may ask you?
Well, as would be the case for many of us, most of my family went to grammar school Fontem, or government secondary school Fontem, now GBHS. And one of my junior sisters is actually of the 1989-90 batch. Her name is Ambrosia Betanga, or Ambrosia Morfo. She's based in Boya. And we've had conversations from time to time, and I understand she's actually one of the financial secretaries or treasurers back home. We also have Dr. Cornelius Bella, who is a close friend here in Massachusetts. When the Ex-Student Association was first launched here in the United States, we had a small local chapter here in Massachusetts, and he was the president. So we've maintained very close contact in terms of the activities, and he's talked to me about some of the efforts, and I've seen some of your productions in the WhatsApp forum for the national body. And I've been really impressed by the work that you guys have done over the last few years.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that, at least for recognizing our work so far. Yeah, we continue to improve as days go on. We want to bring everybody on board. Yeah, I believe you must have seen the production when the President General, Dr. Folefak, Edmond appeared on GASA Media and was urging different batches to be formed and to foster the entire organization. So now I believe you already have your own batch. So how are you doing, or what message do you have for others that have not yet joined?
To be honest with you, although we are the pioneer students of the school, we never really got anything going for a long time. And in fact, it was after the video or the interview of the national president came out that I finally got a text from some of my former classmates from Cameroon requesting me to join a WhatsApp group. And that was just about 2 weeks ago. And over the last 2 weeks, we've been working day in and day out to recruit as many ex-students as possible. I mean, many of our classmates as possible into that WhatsApp forum. We call it the Pioneers Grammar School Fontem. We're still very fond of that name. Many of us don't know much about government secondary, a government high school Fontem or government bilingual high school Fontem. We are still very familiar with the acronym of Grammar School Fontem, which is how we call it in the days that we were there. And as of today, when I looked at the WhatsApp forum, we've successfully identified as many as almost 90 students today. And the number is growing. The euphoria is unbelievable. Everybody is excited. Right now, we're just getting to know each other because it's been close to 40 years and people have grown up. Some have gotten married. Some have acquired new names. And so we are trying to match old pictures to new pictures to reconnect to each other. And so the euphoria is unbelievable. There's a lot of excitement. We're just hoping that we can tap into that excitement to move the organization to reorganize ourselves in kind of do something similar to what your batch has done, which is really commendable. We hope to learn a lot from your batch in terms of how you organize, and it will be a good example for us as well.
Yeah, Dr. Aroke, before I let you go, can you give us your contact so that any of your classmates listening to you right now who want to join, who have not been able to join, can get in touch with you guys?
Right now, we are in the stage of organization, and there's really no leader of the organization yet. But I can say that the best way to join is to reach out to any of the ex-students who is either in Cameroon, in Europe, or the United States. We have a WhatsApp group that I will be able to provide you with a link to go along with this interview. But here in the United States, I can be contacted very easily, and there are many of us who can include any other member into the WhatsApp group where we're having active discussion about how to organize ourselves.
As you even heard from the President General, so GASA Media is here. Whenever you have any message that you want to send across, you can always tune in or get in touch base with us. Probably we have come to the end of our interview. You have been listening to Dr. Aroke Hilary. He's urging every person to come on board. He's also trying. He's the first batch of the grammar school, then the GSS Fontem. At that time, I think even our own name, GASA, is coined from that. It's grammar school student alumni. So that is where the GASA name comes from. Until then, thank you for tuning in. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also tune in the signal so that anytime we upload other information, you'll be the first to listen to us. Until then, you have a blessed evening.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Okay, yeah, you are welcome, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Welcome to GASA Media, the eyewitness and the mouthpiece of GASA 8990 batch of GBHS Fontem. We bring to you news for your education and entertainment.